All right.
All right, just out today.
Yes, a game came out just today, and everybody's playing it. It's Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yeah.
But this also came out
Here's-
with a DLC.
Here's
today.
our very own Doom Slayer.
Yes. her husband sells golden idols and golden idol accessories.
Yep. The Lemurian Phoenix, the latest DLC. Rise of the Golden Idol. See what's happening.
Yeah.
Prepare for the strange saga of the Lemurian Phoenix.
Looks like it's some kind of like
It seems like it might be a
prequel for
flashback. Yeah. For Tessa.
Tessa. That's her name.
Tessa Navari, I believe.
Yes. Which ancient prophecies, divine revelations, and royal decrees shape history.
Okay. Welcome to Lemuria.
Oh yeah, I guess it is going to be 5, like you
Yeah.
mentioned.
I think they mentioned that in kind of the run-up, but yeah, confirmed here.
Yeah.
Maybe the pen is a secret level
Yeah.
for this flag. Alright, we got a couple people in here. Royal blood celebrations turn sour at Tikor Palace.
Ooh. Your king loves you.
Yeah, look at his mouth.
To tune in
Mm-hmm. So,
at
yeah.
104.9 FM for His Highness's solstice speech on Monday.
Okay.
Goodbye, goodbye, off we go, driver.
Okay. Can't see this.
Draped in some kind of...
Yeah.
I wonder if that's some kind of ritual or if some tapestry just like fell off. somewhere.
Yeah, I'm curious.
The old fart edited out all my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played out cliches. My section's going to sound so pathetic. When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. Okay. Give it a rest, sis. You have as much chance of wearing that crown as the sun does of rising in the west. I'm next. Get over it. Hmm.
Okay, so these are like,
Royal family, maybe.
yeah.
Well, well, look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance, then. More grub for many.
Okay.
Oh, we got an invitation here. Dear Mr. Lebop, you're cordially invited to attend the King's renowned summer solstice celebration at Tikor Palace. The festivities will run for 24 hours commencing at 4 p.m. on Saturday, with traditional dancing in the hall at both sunset and sunrise, and refreshments on the balcony throughout. Naturally, His Highness will be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of his speech they have each written ahead of the national radio broadcast. However, his 2 charming children will be available to represent the family. Sincerely, Tikor Palace. They definitely seemed charming.
They're very charming. Close up. I don't see anything else here, so we can move right.
King Lutri Monzek.
King Lucha. I see no gun, no knife.
Place gift here.
Okay.
It's a weird angle that the
Yeah.
image is on. King Lauren Monzek.
Okay, so there's be portraits of various kings.
Yeah,
throughout
various
the ages.
monarchs.
Yeah. Okay.
King's
we got 'em
quarters. Hall,
Hall,
balcony,
balcony.
king's cabinet, checkpoint, and then princess's quarters, and exit.
there. Okay.
Okay, so
we're
the prince
just-
and princess's quarters are before the checkpoint.
Yeah. Is this the checkpoint?
Yeah,
I
it looks
wonder?
like the checkpoint there.
We're Just on the balcony.
Yeah, that's right. We were on the balcony. It looks like that door may be to the cabinet, judging by this diagram.
Yeah. Oh. That's no. Oh, yes, cabinet.
Oh, and we have a compass there as well.
Yeah. But I think we're sort of like... Yeah. Trying to figure out where we're oriented.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
Becca, really? It's now well past my meeting time. Why can't you just let me in? Your Highness, happy summer solstice. I hope you will enjoy this fine champagne.
I like that they print gift cards, like, specifically for the king.
Yes.
Everyone has to bring the king one. Oh, and champagne.
I remember back in the day they had those like little kiosks where you could
print a card. Oh yeah, I love those things.
One of those.
Yeah.
I think that's how I learned what the word "fuck" meant.
Okay.
It's the guy in front of me. Employed that word.
Oh.
Anyway, outside visitor protocol. Arrival. Mrs. Shabak will meet you at the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security and into the waiting hall. When His Majesty is ready for you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you into the cabinet. Departure. When His Majesty is finished with you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you out. She will then escort you either off the palace grounds if you are not attending the celebration, or back to the hall or balcony if you are. I wonder if that's Mrs. Shabak. Though.
Yeah, I would guess. And he calls her Becca.
Yeah.
So Becca Shabak, maybe.
Please be patient. I am only following the orders of His Highness gave me when his last meeting ended. He clearly stated that he will tell us when he is ready, and that I am not to disturb him until then.
Okay.
Right, meetings in cabinet.
Okay.
Right. Evening, Princess Leva, High Guardian, Justice Minister. At midnight, Intelligence Director. And then morning, Prince Zarek, First Sentinel and Propaganda Chief.
Okay. So it feels like we have to figure out who's had their meeting with the king when, which makes me worried as to how the king is doing.
Yeah, why would that be salient information for us? Like, has something happened?
What was the name of this chapter again? Royal something?
Royal something. I don't remember. It's not important.
Yeah.
Bastards probably spent more money reframing those paintings of his vanity and his predecessors than I'll earn in a year.
Mm-hmm.
The man is holding a loaded rifle with a bayonet attached. Okay. Orders for Triskan Zeldorf. Guard cabinet door throughout solstice celebrations. No one is to enter or leave unless ushered by Mrs. S. If ever you must leave your post, e.g. for bathroom break, ensure one of the other guards covers for you. Keep close eye on visitors waiting in hall.
Okay. So do you see anything else to click on here? I know there's...
I don't think so.
I think this is the cabinet, presumably.
Yeah. And there's another arrow in the bottom left.
Yeah.
That might be... Yeah, that's
the
balcony.
balcony. I like how the music changes when you go inside.
Yeah.
Because it's like coming out of
through the speakers.
Instead of like... I guess they have like bigger speakers probably.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere out here. Or a live band, maybe. Playing for whoever this is. I would have thought this would be the king and like...
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
This big vehicle.
Well, what was he saying there?
Goodbye, goodbye.
Okay.
Off we go, driver.
Okay, I guess he wasn't saying anything that would imply he's regal, but...
Yeah, probably someone important.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
people are lining the streets and he's waving to them. He's got a vehicle to stand in the back of. He's like... Guards also have kind of a polka dot pattern. I think
that's true. Yeah,
it looks green here, but in the light, I guess it looks kind of yellowy. But maybe that's just my eyes.
It's that It's that classic dress situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the guards here also have kind of...
Yeah. I didn't notice they also have that polka dot garb on them.
Yeah. It must be some sort of like royal or like military.
Yeah,
Formal attire.
if that might be a clue as to who he is.
Yeah. All right.
Some kind of military authority.
Let's see what's happening in the cabinet. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ate some spicy wings, got them all over his...
He was just doing hot ones.
And there's a trail from the chair. That's probably important.
Yeah, it looks like he may have been recording his broadcast or something.
They did talk about the broadcast being recorded.
Let's see if the man is breathing. Oh,
shucks. Dang it.
We were too late.
Yeah. If only we hadn't gone back out to the balcony.
Damn it.
Could have caught this in time. Alright. Yeah, here's some sort of recording and some, like, glasses.
Yeah, glasses and some, like, stationery.
Yeah.
Your Highness, here's the section I have prepared for your solstice speech. Resolve. The day Lemurians shy away from bold decisions, we are finished as a society. That is why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it.
I have a hunch, but maybe we should check the other stuff first. Oh, yep, a dagger, a piece of fabric.
Yeah.
Man. It's kind of different from like the ones we saw before. It's like rings instead of dots.
Yeah, that's right.
And a yellow ribbon tie.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's someone there. Oh, it's dagger.
Yeah. Oh, there are some more portraits up there.
Yeah, more
monarchs.
King
Vonto Monzek.
Yeah. We might have to go back out and look at that big picture of the king and try to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, like, I guess we couldn't get a close-up of his body, but maybe there's some other clues in here.
Yeah.
This guy has kind of a polka dot dress, but it's different colors. And Monzek seems to be the consistent last name for the royal family. Ooh,
King Orant Monzek.
Yeah. Fancy lad.
Yeah. Kind of more Western garb there.
Yeah.
Okay, lots of stuff to click on here.
Oh,
Gifts.
I recognize this one.
Oh, yeah. An ancient Lemurian seal.
Mm-hmm.
On disc is the word it gives.
Here's the champagne.
Yeah.
Oh, wine.
Oh, wine.
I guess I don't know how... Champagne is still made from grapes, but I don't know if it counts as wine.
Yeah, I don't know how strict the vocabulary is. A small vase of flowers.
Mm-hmm. A frog.
A frog! A bejeweled ornamental frog.
I wonder if we have to figure out who gave what gift.
Yeah, probably. A large vase of flowers.
Yeah.
A medium-sized vase of flowers.
One kid definitely gave him a medium vase, and the other one then like came in with a large vase.
Yeah.
I've seen this type of movie before.
A bejeweled ornamental egg.
Yeah. Oh.
A bronze statuette.
This statue looks like it might have been holding something at some point.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That dagger did have kind of a similar color to it.
That says Gifu?
Gift.
Oh, gifts.
Yeah.
I thought that was a name.
Yeah.
Gifts. And I can zoom in, so that's good. Right. So yeah, the disc, flowers, wine, a small vase of flowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Feel bad
ornamental
for
frog and egg. Yeah, you feel bad for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh. I just glanced to the right and I see the pattern on the curtains.
Oh,
there.
yeah. And look, one of the curtains is missing. Huh. The window is locked from the inside. Curious.
Yeah. Trap door
is unlocked.
Oh, okay. It looks like the chair is sitting on it.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets. Well, I guess that's everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blood trail is interesting.
Yeah. Let's say one thing I was thinking of, like the like secretary out there, the woman who was like supposed to be escorting people in, said like she was following the king's orders.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you can like sort of chop up this message into like, until I tell you I am ready to end, do not disturb me. So I was wondering if like maybe whoever did this like had him record that for his speech and then like chopped and edited it to make it sound like the king was still alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, but yeah, we got, here's our names. Our events.
Okay.
We don't have faces for the guy in the car and for the king.
Yeah. Or at least whoever is seated there.
Yeah.
Presumably the king.
Yeah. Because it sounds like the way they described it, like all of his advisors and his kids sort of like write a part of his speech.
Yeah.
And then like he records, he like edits and records the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We can get a few of these though.
Yeah.
We had like the name of the guard out here directly.
Yes.
Tristan Zeldorf.
And
he's here. And we have the woman, the attendant. That's her there.
Yeah.
So she's Becca.
I think her name is on some documents on the guy to the left.
Yeah.
Shabak.
Okay, yeah. We have the first name for the prince and the princess, I think,
That's
from her
true.
schedule.
Zarek
and Princess
Leva. Might have a good guess as to what the last name is.
Yeah, I would assume they have the same last names. Why are you sliding around back? It was Monzek?
Monzek, that's right. Yeah, Monzek. Oh, that's Lutri.
Oh, oops, I grabbed.
There you go.
Okay, and I think we might have this guy's name. Because he, like, used his own first name here.
Oh, that's
Look,
right.
he's dashing off as soon as...
Many, yes.
More grub for many, and I think his last name's in the invitation.
Mr. Lebop. That's a fun name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but we have the guy in the car,
Yeah.
the murder victim, and the old guy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But I don't think she uses his name, so we might have to, like...
Yeah, yeah, I guess it depends on what time it is now.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't had his meeting yet.
Mm-hmm.
So... My guardian, Justice Minister, Intelligence Director, Prince Zarek, First Sentinel, Propaganda Chief. Can we? Did it say who was in charge of that section of the speech in his room?
I don't know. It kind of.
Oh yeah, it just says Your Highness.
Yeah. To resolve. Struggle for unity. What if, like, try to figure out, like, it can't be from the propaganda chief, I was assuming, because, like, at least one person hasn't had their meeting.
Yeah. It did say if they were attending the ceremony afterwards, they would be escorted to the balcony.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that might mean the prince and princess.
Yeah, so it's probably after Zarek.
Yeah, so we had the first sentinel or propaganda chief.
Yeah. So maybe this is the... Yeah, so this is the first sentinel or the propaganda chief, probably.
Yeah.
And, like... I would guess propaganda chief, because, like, Zarek's out, and it seems like they still think there's someone in there with the king.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it says when his last meeting ended, though. Oh. So maybe they don't think there's someone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
But I feel like she would have, like, it sounds like she would have had to, based on the procedure, she would have come in. So she couldn't have, like, she would have seen it.
Yeah.
Unless they, like, concealed it somehow. Schedules over here. I guess it is either morning or evening because the sun's out there and there's like long shadows, so it's either sunrise or sunset. I would guess morning if Prince Zarek's already out on the balcony, unless he hasn't had his meeting yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's hard to tell. His, like, bit of dialogue doesn't give up much information.
For 24 hours commencing at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Dancing in the hall of sunset and sunrise on the balcony throughout. Students will be occupied in meetings with the various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of the speech they have each written. Just be available to represent the family. Edited all my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played out cliches. Section's going to sound so pathetic.
I noticed there's no dancing happening. If this is the hall,
yeah.
So I wonder if it's not morning yet.
I'm actually not sure.
Oh yeah, the hall's up here. The checkpoints.
Yeah, I don't know if we.
So we can't really see the hall. So there might be dancing happening like through here. We just can't see it.
Well, I think the hall is behind us from this perspective.
That keeps throwing me off because we're facing south, aren't we? Yeah. But this is oriented with north up top.
Yeah.
But that's south because we're in like this area.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, so the sun is coming in this way.
Yes.
So the sun is coming from the east.
So it's morning.
So it is morning. And we know it still works that way in this world because of this
yes,
dialogue.
That's right. That's right.
That's why that's there.
Yeah. Just in case it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
The planet this takes place on follows the same rules as Earth.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if maybe this is the intelligence director. And like he's been waiting like since midnight for his meeting, and now the sun's just starting to come up.
Oh,
and then maybe this is the High Guardian because he has like the spots match the guards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now they do kind of imply that. Oh no, he implies that.
As soon as their section's been recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like. But if this is morning and he recorded his section this night, that's not really right away.
Yeah, High Guardian is the second meeting.
Yeah.
If he's leaving just as it was recorded, I guess it could be the first sentinel and he left through the trap door.
Yeah. That trap door is very suspicious, especially since it's unlocked.
Yeah. I'm curious why the curtains were torn down.
Yeah, I'm also curious.
I thought maybe he tore the curtains to kind of cover himself on the motorcade. But the pattern is different.
Yeah,
you can tell it's the curtain in the trash.
Yeah. So what did they use the curtain for?
There's blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the yellow ribbon.
Yeah, that's got to be something. Any of the gifts? I'm still pretty sure like the dagger must have come from this.
Yeah, the statuette.
Yeah.
Can you come up on my lap, huh? Can you help us solve this mystery?
There is some red tape here, and it looks like there might be like a splice there.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if that's just like...
yeah, I wonder if...
Oh, and maybe that's what...
being cut.
Yeah, maybe that's what this is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can see the red tape there in the recording tape.
Mm-hmm.
So it's splicing together the two parts that were from the section that was cut.
Can't really tell a lot about his dress. He does have sandals, I guess. Can't see feet there though.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in here. Are there any distinguishing features? It's got kind of like a mole there, maybe.
Yeah.
It's pretty light. They each seem to have like a different accessory.
Yeah.
Like he has this small flower wand.
Like a little scepter.
And then he has a bigger like scepter.
Yeah.
And then like this one's got a sword.
Yeah.
This one's got a cane. But I don't see.
Yeah. He's just wearing white.
Yeah. And he likes tea and crumpets. Someone killed him with a dagger, presumably from a statue.
Yeah.
Afterwards, the killer
moved to the block,
moved presumably to escape. Maybe something to the recording.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because maybe the struggle was being recorded.
Mm-hmm. So maybe like as whichever king it is recorded his speech.
Yeah.
The killer killed him with a dagger from a statue. Afterwards, the killer moved the body. To escape, the killer. Do we have like maybe edited? Because I know that.
Yeah, edited right there.
Edited the speech and played it for the secretary.
That's right.
Out
yeah.
there, and just allowed him to leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who then let the killer leave?
Yeah. Seems like the general idea, but we need a lot of names to lock down still.
Yeah.
Don't really know what's going on with the curtain.
Yeah.
So maybe the killer like wrapped themselves in the curtain to like keep blood off them. But I don't.
Yeah.
That feels like a reach, maybe.
Yeah, I thought they would be like, they would have like garb that kind of matched the pattern of the curtain, but then it got blood on it, so they would throw it away and steal the curtains. But I don't see anybody wearing a pattern like that. It's more like the solid dots.
Mm-hmm. kids seem to have an attire like that.
Yeah.
Manny definitely does it, but he would never kill anyone.
No.
He's my precious
He just
boy.
loves his grub.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Off we go, driver. It looks like he is wearing white underneath.
Yeah. There are markers there. I wonder if he would like grab like a green marker or something.
Yeah.
And color them in circles, but
maybe.
that feels like, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I suspect, at least to name our victim, we're going to have to look at the different portraits.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not an awful lot to go off of.
Yeah. We've got lips and maybe a mole.
Yeah. He does have white sleeves there.
Yeah.
But then the cuffs are yellow. Yeah, I don't think I can see any mole there either.
This one is holding his gut. Maybe they painted this right after he got stabbed.
Yeah.
They were in here for a long time.
He is wearing garb similar to the guards. Yeah. And he's holding a sword.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. And apparently he likes swords enough that someone gifted him a statuette.
Yeah. Let's look at that big face again.
Yeah.
Old fart.
So yeah, she's definitely had her meeting already.
Yeah. And whoever this is also had her meeting based on what Manny says. And this guy has not had his meeting. So there's at least one meeting that hasn't happened and at least two meetings that have.
Mm-hmm. Princess League was the first meeting.
Mm-hmm. This is well past my meeting time.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's now well past meeting,
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, reframing those paintings, huh?
Yeah. I guess this is how you know that one of the paintings is of his vanity.
Yeah. Center leaving West Usher by Mrs. S. The cards covers for you. Visitors waiting in hall.
looks like there's a... It's a bit darker around that lip, but I might just be, like, seeing phantoms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing what I want to see. I don't think it's this guy, because, like, the picture out there has, like, a bigger sort of gap in his upper lip.
Mm-hmm.
Could be this guy. Maybe this guy. This guy also seems fairly pronounced. It's really just not the more modern guy. Wait.
This might be stupid. Can we look at the tree in the background?
Yeah, I just was thinking that as well. Like, it's not grown at all here. It's fairly tall there. Mid-sized there. Yeah, it has to be that.
Oh, okay.
So I think that it's tallest with Lutri.
Yeah, so that must be Lutri then.
Yeah. Well, assuming he is the one who's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we have any evidence to think otherwise just yet.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So then we just need to figure out the man on the motorcade and the man in the hall.
Yeah. I did notice, like, instead of names, we do have, like,
oh yeah, first and chief,
guardian, chief,
director,
justice, minister. So yeah, it's High Guardian, Justice Minister, Intelligence Director, First Sentinel, and Propaganda Chief.
Yeah. It's a little confusing because he says it's well past his meeting time, but they mentioned that the guy in the motorcade has just left his meeting.
Yeah.
So unless he got, like, deliberately skipped over.
Mm-hmm.
Security into the waiting hall.
Curious if there's something else with the presents, because that diagram shows them, like, bringing them in.
Yeah.
He's already got a lot of presents, but...
That's true. He has, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 presents. That might be our clue as to who's had their meeting.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 vases, 2 ornamental things, and then 1 bottle and 1 statuette.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's 8, because then there's also the Lemurian disc.
There's only 7 meetings, though.
Oh,
I think, yeah. Even it said, like, meetings.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and here's the champagne.
Yeah.
So someone else must have brought one. Yeah.
Oh, you can see it says next and finish through like an intercom speaker.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, so she wouldn't have had to go in and see anything.
Yeah, looks like she never has to like go in or out.
Mm-hmm.
Just gets her orders from through the loudspeaker.
There's no time other than like morning.
Yeah, you're right.
So I feel like I feel Hartford. I'm not sure. I feel like this has to be either the midnight meeting or the evening meeting, because how he talks about like it's well past his time.
Yeah,
I feel like if it was morning, he wouldn't be complaining as much.
Yeah.
High Guardian in the car, and this is the Justice Minister.
Yeah.
Justice Minister in the car, and this is the Intelligence Director. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Something about the speech that could be a hint.
Resolve.
Yeah.
Doors I've given recently do not disturb me. Till I tell you, I am ready to end our struggle for unity. We all must embrace.
This isn't any information about him. I kind of like the idea of the guy out in the car being the High Guardian because of the dots.
Yeah. I like that too.
Mm-hmm. These are guards.
Yeah.
Most technical level. I don't think we know if Manny had a meeting. It didn't seem like this letter specified anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
He has a mission.
Yeah, it just says he'll be occupied with meetings.
Yeah.
And he is with the two charming children.
Yeah.
Justice Minister after High Guardian.
Try that.
Sure.
No, got a few incorrect.
Yeah.
I'm wondering now, maybe if, like, the fact that Zarek sat on the balconies meant that he's already had his meeting.
Yeah.
And, like, I guess a sentinel is also kind of like a guard.
A guard, yeah.
So maybe that's the first sentinel out there, and this is the propaganda chief.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would be my next piece. It was first sentinel. Oh,
2 or fewer incorrect. Okay,
that's a good sign.
Propaganda chief. There we go. All right,
okay.
That was it.
Nice.
So the prince being on the balcony did mean that he had finished his meeting
instead of being in the hall, presumably.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because he's the only one in the hall other than the guards and Becca.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Tree Monzak.
It's recorded. Yeah.
Sweet. I guess the first.
I guess probably first sentinel.
Yeah, if he was the one who set up this. Yeah. I could have just grabbed it from. Killed him with dagger from
a statuette.
Towards the killer.
Let's see. Oh yeah, moved
the body. First sentinel. Edited the speech.
Yeah.
And
played.
Yeah. Fit for
Becca.
Yeah. Then
Let is there.
Yeah. Let the killer
out is there.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
It's already pretty tricky.
Yeah. This time the challenge is kind of very limited information.
All right.
The first sentinel was able to get a dagger past security because it formed part of his gift for the king. After killing the royal and moving the body, the first sentinel hastily mopped up most of the blood with a curtain.
Okay, yeah.
He then edited the recording of the king reading the speech segment he had written, so it said, "We are finished. Do not disturb me until I tell you I am ready."
Yeah.
On hearing this over the speaker system, the usher escorted the killer out without suspecting anything.
All right.
Diplomatic security. Oh, ASH intelligence agent.
Yep, there's the seal of Hesperia, the turkey.
Monitoring Lemurian technological progress. Confidential. Background. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifal Ozol ordered the burning down of universities and libraries throughout Lemuria. His goal was to restrain technological advancement, which had spiraled out of control with redacted.
Oh, there's a whole lot of redacting.
At the same time, the Lemurian Empire's various territories united under the current flag. To reflect this, they also adopted the following national motto. After the inferno, only one shall rise, bearing the mark of the universe.
Oh, well, that's it's quite a motto. The motto feels like a little slight for that. Prophecy, maybe?
Yeah. Because of the information lost during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of this history. Many believe the motto to be an ancient spiritual prophecy.
Mm-hmm. I also believe it to be an ancient spiritual prophecy. Maybe I've got some Lemurian in me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Eternity's end.
Oh God, is one rising from the ashes already?
Here meets an unexpected fate. I don't know. There's some pretty expected fates.
Yeah,
in this
I
game.
expect a lot of fates to fate various people. Okay, we got a group here.
Yeah. I felt sick after dinner last night, but it passed quickly. At first, I assumed it must be food poisoning. Then, after I began vomiting foam, I thought maybe the virus had returned.
Ooh.
Now, though, I finally understand. My body knew something was wrong with First Sentinel Nagasi.
Ah, the First Sentinel. Can't trust that guy. Oh, I thought this was like a cigar. It's a message.
Or Nagasai.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is a rolled up parchment.
Yeah.
As First Sentinel Nagasai's scribe of 28 years, I feel it my duty to document this morning's tragic events. By the time I awoke, Kwasana was already laying the table. When I came outside, I saw her knock for First Sentinel Nagasai, but no one answered, so she let herself into his quarters. A few moments later, she emerged and told us all the terrible news. He too had fallen ill, but he had died in his sleep. Ori and Koi have now been allowed in to see their father, while the rest of us wait outside. Gresto.
That's a lot of names.
Yeah.
It's like something went down with the First Sentinel, though.
Yeah. Same thing happened to me. I threw up all foamy after dinner, but soon I was fine again. I wonder why only us two seem to have been affected. Perhaps we have unknowingly reached a higher level of empathy than the others, which allowed us to feel the First Sentinel's energy moving through us all in his final moments.
I think it's more likely you're all just poisoned. We'll see how this goes.
You shouldn't feel sick or sad, for that matter. You should feel nothing in particular, for he is not gone. His consciousness has simply been redistributed. Now, come on. I've already laid the table. Let's eat breakfast. We don't want last night's leftovers going to waste. Yeah, let's eat more of the stuff that was giving us foam vomit.
Yeah. Oh, something down here.
Yeah, something was tied up there.
Oh, yes.
The rope appears to be cut.
Yeah.
Newcomer's Handbook. Oh, gardening duties continued. Evening. During the evening, you may rest. Cooking duties. Morning. Serve everyone their own leftovers from the previous evening's meal. Afternoon. During the afternoon fast, you may take time off to meditate or study. Evening. Cook, bless, and serve a hearty yet simple meal of spiced rice. When setting the table, remember, the longer a dedicant has been here, the closer to the First Sentinel's end of the table they have the honor of sitting. A mint plant. Okay. Minto. Jasmine.
And
Chili. Okay.
There's definitely a creature missing from here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Also, this is shining now. So, yeah, we have to figure out where people were sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like they have different stuff on their plates of rice.
Mm-hmm. The longer Dedicant has been here, the closer to the First Sentinel's end of the table we have
The honor of sitting.
Yeah.
So we have 5 dedicants then?
Yeah. Only these 3 and there's 2 others. So
yeah. And one of them mentioned, I mentioned like setting the table or something.
Yeah, this one talked about it's this note, yeah. Mentioned Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Laying the table.
Laying the table, and one of them mentioned
this one
the table. So that might be Kwanzaa.
Yeah. Just a table.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, a lot of spices there.
Knife.
Yes.
The ultimate poison.
Chili powder.
Yeah.
Nice. Coriander seeds. Cumin seeds. Looks like mint up there. Yeah.
Mint.
Is that garlic? No, it's jasmine. Mustard seeds.
Pot, a ladle.
The book. Make your rice twice as nice.
Okay.
Wild mix. Okay. And so this is what...
Yeah.
Mint leaves, mustard seeds, coriander seeds, then fresh mix. Mint leaves, chili powder, mustard seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Mild mix, jasmine leaves, coriander seeds, cumin seeds.
And ground. There's a difference between ground and whole.
Yeah.
Jasmine leaves, chili powder.
So yeah, I can already tell we're going to have to like figure out who is positioned where on the table and then figure out like what they had in common to make them all vomit.
Yeah. So it looks like the first Sentinel and 2 others maybe ate the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can't go... Yeah. Something that contained the same ingredient. Yeah. 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of those. Okay. Well, there's something over here.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. I see an animal.
Yeah. It is tied up to the tree. Belly. Oh. So it's...
Yeah.
The head part of its belly shaved, it looks like. Oh, I think foam's coming out of its mouth.
Yeah. Is that like a donkey, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like a donkey to me.
Although it's hard to tell with the animals in this game. Yeah. I've seen some of the dogs.
Yeah, the dogs in the last part were very different. There's something over here. Okay, we got a suitcase. Face cream, skincare, gin.
Yeah.
Got a cutthroat razor there.
The bottle is unopened. Okay. Watch some jewels. Pictures.
Yeah.
Very fancy people. Maybe a magician.
Method continued. Start timer and observe effects. After test, clean equipment in water. Mm-hmm. Only took 7 minutes to reach stage 1 and another 15 for the full effect. The method works. Ready to proceed.
Uh-oh. Oh, they were probably testing something on the animal here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why they were shaving that to check the skin or
like
something.
Yeah, you taking like a sample.
Yeah.
Waterfall proclamations. December 4th, 1912. First Sentinels may not accept donations. They must do away with material goods and wealth. When a First Sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. If the First Sentinel had no sons, there can be no new First Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. Then, 1915, in the case of twins, there can be 2 First Sentinels.
Oh, that doesn't seem right.
And then 1939, sin is no longer to be met with punishment, but compassion. Then 1940, the first true First Sentinel, First Sentinel Nagasai, will live forever.
About that.
Oof. That's a big oof.
Yep. Look, we've all made some bad predictions. I keep thinking the Cincinnati Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, duties rote. Or rota.
Yeah.
Cooking, cleaning, gardening, overnight watch, washing, water collection.
Okay. I was hoping there'd be one for laying the table.
Yeah.
duty of rest.
Day of
rest.
I think that gardening handbook mentioned laying the table.
Okay, yeah, that's probably right.
And Friday's day of rest. Dedicants Nosy, Raffelli, and Tronta, excellent work lately. The universe will surely reward you. Boys, I expect the same output from you as from my other dedicant. Raise your standards.
Okay, maybe that's a direct message to his sons.
To his sons, yeah.
Let's see. If gardening does involve setting the table, maybe it's Wednesday because Kwanzaa was the one setting the table.
Might double check that, but I do think I remember reading something about table setting in the gardener's manual. The bathroom here. Medicine cabinet. Antiemetics. Oh, antiemetics.
Yeah.
Avoid alcohol during usage period. Prescribed by Dr. Jolene Prenzi. Homeopathic Solution 104. Moon Drift. Prescribed by Raylo Krish.
One of these seems like real medicine.
Yeah. Calm and Restore Moisturizer. Clear jojoba oil, jasmine petal paste. Mouthwash. Toothbrush and a razor. There's a straight razor in that briefcase in the jungle. I don't know if there's a connection there or not, though. Oh, okay. Here's there's several people in here too. Well, let's see if this guy's breathing.
Discovered. Oh my.
Oh, he's got a yin yang on.
The man is not breathing.
Ah, shucks.
One of these days we'll catch one in time. Just got to stay positive.
Yeah. From what everyone here has told me, it sounds like the virus you all had a couple weeks ago is going around again. Surprising, though. I'd have expected you all to be immune from getting it a second time. It's also strange that Mr. Nagasai succumbed to the virus while the two others who caught it again seem to have shaken it off. We'll need a full autopsy to get to the bottom of this. Patient history. Pravi Nagasai. Known condition, suffered severe burns as a young man, otherwise remarkably fit and healthy for his age. Ongoing recommendations: cover burn areas from direct sunlight. Moisturize burn areas each night before bed. I wonder, maybe that was why he was like so covered up in the motorcade.
Yeah, that might make sense.
We have notes from the previous appointment. November 10th, 1940. Foamy vomit on DP virus. Antiemetics, fluids, and rest.
Yeah, I think antiemetics is supposed to keep you from vomiting. Like, I think an emetic is something that induces vomiting.
Oh, okay.
But I might not. My medical degree is lapsed. I haven't studied in a while.
We can look it up unless that counts as cheating. All followers also infected. Some insist on taking Quack's medicine.
She doesn't respect alternative methods. Bucket filled with vomit.
Yeah, there's foam in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Equipment must be washed in pure alcohol between tests to remove all contaminants. Absolutely not. No man of his position should ever be made to suffer such an indignity in life or death.
I don't know what an autopsy that's. Okay.
Patient history: Pravi Nagasai. Blessed with mark of universe, aged 25. Destined to live forever. Ongoing recommendations: get plenty of sun on face as sign of respect for the fire that marked you. Embrace rather than treat the marks with which you have been blessed. Is this the homeopath?
Yeah, it is.
A copy of notes from previous appointment. Foamy vomit, solar plexus chakra blockages. Homeopathic solution 104. All followers also affected. Some are so arrogant as to favor Western medicine.
I'll see. Lemurian homeopathy.
Okay. Illness, symptom, alternate cause of symptom, homeopathic cure for illness. Hay fever and insomnia. If a certain substance normally causes a particular symptom, a homeopathic remedy made from that substance will cure the illness that produces the same symptom. All that, that is homeopathy. Yeah. And extreme dilution.
Yeah.
Homeopathic remedies are made by repeatedly diluting the active ingredient until not a single speck remains, just water.
Okay.
How is this even possible after the Waterfall's proclamation just the other day? Oh, how will we go on without him? Don't you see? It's as I've been telling everyone for over a year now. Our father never truly understood the Waterfall's proclamations. Clearly, it is his spirit that will survive eternally. Now take this and pass it around outside once you're done. Should there be an autopsy, yes or no? Anya, Gresto, Koi, Ori, and Kwanzaa. Oh, I see his bed sheets are the same as the same polka dots.
Yeah. And the color is kind of matched this person's outfit.
Oh, got a journal there. Okay. Friday. Today is my son's 25th birthday, making them the same age as I was when I fulfilled the ancient prophecy and took on this mantle. Kwanzaa is concerned that our boys are not worthy of their destinies. I must admit, I am too. Her intuition has developed impressively since she first arrived here. Days before the second proclamation, she has become a fine mother. Everything is clear now. The Waterfall agrees, and the universe has provided a solution that does not contradict any past proclamations. I will reveal the message this evening. First thing this morning, before anyone else was awake, I found that our stupid goat escaped again. What?
That's what the animal was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a goat.
Now that I think about it, I think it did have horns.
Must have chewed through his rope last night while we were all asleep, as he was definitely there when everyone went to bed yesterday. So that must have been what was tied up there, and then the rope was cut.
Yes. I need to go use the restroom.
Sure.
We can get to solving stuff. All right, back. I just noticed now there's like a few things that are still locked here.
Oh, yeah.
We have someone died of something.
Yes.
Because someone put something in the something.
Oops.
There's the seating.
Yes. Kind of starting to get an idea of who may be seated where.
Yeah. Okay, here's a...
Yeah. So this must be like the waterfall.
Yeah, that must be why they call the waterfall prophecy or something. So yeah, like he's like in a box or something burning there.
And then like immolated.
Yeah.
And then the waterfall like douses them.
Yeah. And he's purified or something. Mm-hmm. That's his scarred face.
Yeah.
And there was that the national motto was something about someone being like rising from the fire, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. That was just he's not breathing. Let's see, Pravi Nagasai. So we have that name.
Mm-hmm.
Feel pretty confident about who this one is.
Yeah.
And these, I think, are probably the sons.
Yeah, the sons. And it sounds like Kwanzaa might be their mother.
Yeah. We can go double check Kwanzaa. Assuming this is Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
We did have that duty rota. Oh, here's the newcomer table.
Yeah. Gardening duties, and then cooking duties.
Yeah.
When setting the table.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's part of cooking duties?
Yeah.
It did say gardening duties continued.
Yeah.
So that must just be the end of the gardening section. Oh yeah, we can tell which meal each of those on the table is.
Waterfall proclamations. Okay. And it sounds like he was about to make a new proclamation when stuff went down. Let's see, where was that schedule?
Wow, it's for some scribe of 28 years, so this is one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Ori and Koi.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we don't know which is which.
Yeah.
Though.
That lady had a watering can.
Oh yeah, so this must be the gardener. Yeah. So if we find out who's on gardening duty. Oh, this is just belly. Yeah. So this is a goat.
Yes.
Not doing great.
No.
After a test, clean equipment and water.
Gin, face cream, skincare.
Yeah.
So they seem kind of like sort of mortal possessions that you would otherwise get rid of if you joined this.
Yeah, this commune or whatever.
This commune, yeah, but they spirited it away instead.
Got a picture of a rich lady,
yeah.
Model T, the fanciest car. I choose to believe this is a magician and his assistant.
Yeah,
but it's probably just a high class couple.
Pearl necklace and some cash there. There was a schedule somewhere, wasn't there?
Oh, was it here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cooking. There it is.
QR looks like it cooks on Tuesday. No.
Monday.
That's right. Yeah. Then, let's see. Gardening would be AT. Let's see. What are the kids' names? Ori and something.
Yeah. This guy says in his scroll.
Yeah. Ori and Koi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Dedekins Nosy, Raffelli, Tronta.
ON and KN.
So it's like ON for overnight watch on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Then KN.
That would be probably Ori Nagasai.
Yeah. And Koi Nagasai.
Yeah. Then PN would be Pravi.
That's right, yeah.
The GN, there is a Dedicant Nosy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Someone has the first name Gresto. So that's probably Gresto Nosy.
Yeah.
Then Quansa Raffelli, I guess.
Yes.
So that's QR.
Yeah, QR.
And Tronta.
Something Tronta, starting with an A.
I'm sure we can find that out somewhere. Here's the...
This must be like the doctor's trunk. This is a young man.
Yeah. I'm sure he's burning his each night before bed. So maybe he was moisturized with something that produced the like poisoning. MDB virus. Dynamics fluids arrests. Okay. So Ori has marked this already.
Yes.
So this is probably Ori.
Yeah.
And the other one would be Koi.
Yeah, you can see him writing on there.
Yeah. Ori, go back to your blind forest.
Yes.
Oh, we need to figure out a name for the doctor too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where all the other names are as well, the first names. So that's where we got Anya.
Presto, Koi, Ori, Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
It's only 5 names, though.
Yeah. So, like, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Should be
maybe the homeopath isn't part of the, the group. We probably have to identify them.
Yeah.
Let's see, is her name in her files? This is like the attending physician. Poison, tasty medicine. I love onions as a homeopathic cure for crying or hay fever.
Yeah. But I feel like we're gonna have to employ that logic for something.
Mm-hmm.
Medics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dr.
Jolene Frenzy. There it is.
Yeah. So we can get her name. The homeopath might be here too.
Yeah, I believe it is, I like the music in this one.
Yeah. Rollo Creech.
Yes.
Moondrift. Homeopathic solution 104. We've also got moisturizer. So maybe this was what they were giving him for his burns.
Yeah.
And we have
mouthwash, toothbrush, and a razor.
Yeah. So, what was that again? Rollo Creech.
Okay, he's the one with the mark on his head.
Yeah. Just double checking that.
Yeah, I need to double check that too.
Yeah. Alright, I think we can probably get these straight. So this is Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
I just have to
Yeah, because you're gonna be hard
they're all
to tell apart.
Bald and they have a similar skin tone.
Yeah.
I think this is her though.
Yeah, that would be my guess. If only because they're looking the same direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, their features look identical.
And the gardener, assuming this is Monday, the gardener is A.
Anya.
Yeah. And then Gresto is the note on this guy's scroll.
Yeah.
Unless he has a message from Gresto. But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is Anya.
And it did mention Gresto was like a long serving.
Yeah, and a scribe.
Yeah.
Okay, and last names.
Raffelli, I think.
Yeah. So Nosy, Raffelli, and Tronta. Kwanzaa is Raffelli. I'm putting these in all the worst places.
That's alright.
So Raffelli. Anya is the
Tronta?
Yeah, Tronta. And Gresto, no.
That was he, maybe. Yes. Yeah. Nice. There we have our names.
Yes.
I think that's Anya.
Yeah. She's the gardener.
So Anya and Gresto also felt sick.
Yeah. Scribe of 28 years.
Newcomer's Handbook.
Yeah, I wonder if Anya is the newcomer.
That might be, yeah.
If the handbook is where the gardening is happening.
Yeah. And it's turns to the end of the gardening section, and it's where the garden is.
Yeah. We got it was mint, jasmine, and chili, right? Chili. Yeah. And a missing goat.
Yeah. Okay. So so 2 plates next to each other must be the twins.
Yeah.
And then maybe the one to the left of it would be Anya.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it just depends between Kwanzaa and Gresto. Who's the elder between them?
Oh.
So So that was when I fulfilled the ancient prophecy and took on this mantle. Once it's considered that our boys are not worthy of their destinies, I must admit him too. Tricia's developed impressively since she first arrived here days before the second proclamation. She's become a fine mother. Don't contradict any past proclamations. I'll reveal the message this evening.
Yeah, I wonder what that message was going to be. Let's look at the proclamation.
1915. First Sentinel dies. His eldest son succeeds him. First Sentinel had no sons. There can be no new First Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. They cannot accept donations. They must do away with material gets involved.
Okay. I wonder if he made this proclamation when his sons were born.
Yeah.
And if Kwanzaa came or arrived at the group like after the second destination, that's a pretty tight timeline.
Yeah, that's February to November. That's roughly 9 months. Yeah.
So yeah, and they are 25.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
because it's 1940 now.
So I think Gresto would have been before Kwanzaa then, because he says he's been scribing for 28 years.
That's right.
So I would guess it's First Sentinel, Gresto, Kwanzaa, the twins,
then
Anya.
Which twin do we put?
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. Oh, like this. It looks like they ate the same thing.
Yeah, it does look like the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder if they're interchangeable.
Yeah. I can't change them. Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, there's something new down there.
Yeah.
Which recipes cause sickness and which didn't?
Okay.
Wild mix, mild mix, fresh mix, and earth mix.
Okay. Okay, so
we know, I think Gresto and Anya
were
sick. And
so was Pravi, of course.
Yeah, Pravi. So it looks like both Pravi and Kwanzaa had wild mix.
Yeah. Is that this one?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. And then Gresto had...
I think that's fresh mix.
Okay. I think this is earth mix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So Kwanzaa didn't get sick.
Yeah.
So maybe the mix was fine.
Yeah.
But whatever the thing that caused his sickness must have been like maybe in like the ointment.
Yeah.
And then this is fine. And then that's therefore.
So yeah, we just need to, let's see. Jasmine, coriander, cumin, mint, chili, mustard. Oh.
Knife.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
it's interesting. You can choose knife, but you can also choose book. I don't think it's book.
Okay. The one thing identical between them is they both had stuff that was ground, and the other two recipes don't have anything ground.
Okay.
So is there a mortar and pestle there?
Yeah, I think this is a mortar. But
actually, there's a mortar and pestle on the shelf there.
Oh,
to the left.
Oh, here. Yeah. You're right. Nice.
The goat died because someone blank into a blank using the blank and then put it on the blank's blank.
Okay. Maybe goat's belly is the last bit.
Yeah. Yes, because if it was ointment that got him sick, they must have been testing it on the goat's belly.
Yeah, someone ground something into like a paste or something.
Yeah, paste is there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be up here. Using the mortar.
Yeah, mortar and pestle just above there. Yeah.
Put it on the... But what was the...
Yeah. Let's see. Can we see what was on the ointment?
Yeah. Or on something ointment.
Right there. Jojoba jasmine. Okay. Oh, and it's jojoba oil and jasmine petal, so jasmine would have been what was ground up.
Yeah, jasmine petal paste even.
Yeah.
Got face cream and
skincare. Yeah.
This says to wash the equipment in pure alcohol, so I wonder if that's a disinfecting thing.
Yeah.
But they just washed in water.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't disinfecting all the way. So they must have added something to the mortar, and then when the jasmine was ground to make the paste, that like it infected.
Yes, and then they washed it off, which poisoned the meals the next day.
Yeah, because it didn't actually
deal with water instead of alcohol.
Yeah. What was the ingredient?
Andipivirus.
Yeah. Oh. Can't analyze the mortar itself. And obviously the water just turned it into more potent homeopathic medicine.
That's true, yes.
Wish I could find out what homeopathic solution 104 was.
Yeah. Is it in the bathroom? There was some kind of homeopathic thing.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yep. Moondrift.
Moondrift. So maybe that's our poison, since it's...
Possibly. The other thing I was thinking, maybe he wanted to, like, rub chili onto the burned wounds to, like...
Oh, yeah.
The same way, like... He says to embrace the fire that burned.
Treat yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. Do we have moon? We do have moon.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yep, that is Moondrift.
All right.
Oh yeah, because like for homeopathy to work, you have to have like a very potent poison.
Yeah.
Then you dilute it. So if they had like straight Moondrift, it would be something extremely poisonous.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably legacy died of.
Let's see.
Moondrift poisoning?
Yeah. Paste, maybe?
Yeah. Let's see. Moisturizer, maybe?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, on Saturday, announced he would blank. Later, while on blank duty, blank took a blank to the blank for a blank.
Yeah.
After it was done, blank blanked the blank and the blank, but not with blank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then for when the blank was used to prepare Sunday's dinner, it made people sick.
Mm-hmm.
That night, blank used the blank, leading to his death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so whoever culprit is didn't understand the importance of cleaning instruments with alcohol. I think live forever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was looking for never die.
Oh, never die.
But yeah, it's got to be live forever. Okay. So we need to figure out what duty takes a goat for a walk.
Yeah. Cooking, cleaning.
I'm sorry, I wanted to.
That's
on Saturday. Cooking, cleaning, gardening, overnight watch, washing.
The goat was tied up in the gardens.
Yeah.
That might be my guess as to who's in charge of it.
He did mention something about the goat here.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So our stupid goat escaped again.
Mm-hmm.
So chewed through the rope last night.
Yeah, so I was thinking whoever was on overnight watch, maybe.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That makes sense. Yeah, because first thing this morning.
Yeah.
That would have been O-N. So Ori.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I think he's also the one that does not want to...
An autopsy.
Yeah. Or wait, was it... The goat got lost between Saturday and Sunday, so K then. So
yeah, you're
Koi.
Right.
Koi, you scoundrel.
Overnight watch there.
Okay.
Goat.
Is Oasis in here?
Let's see.
Watering hole?
Alcohol village chili cook pond.
That's it.
Test, yeah.
Just,
washed the mortar and pestle in the water, but not without. The pond,
yeah. But not in this alcohol. Therefore, the pestle was used. This dinner. That's it. Nice. So I use the moisturizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 2 weeks before the first Sentinel's death, Raylo Krish had prescribed a homeopathic moondrift solution to treat the Andipi virus and its main symptom, foamy vomit. Coy theorized that, according to the key principles of homeopathy, the moondrift flower should therefore cause foamy vomit. He wondered if it could be used as a topical poison to kill his father without arousing suspicion, and set about his test.
Right.
You're listening to MU Today with me, Girali Poma. Our top story this morning: the king has announced plans to step down from royal duties following mounting pressure from the clergy and public. In a statement, Tikor Palace said King Orant would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri, at an official ceremony on Wednesday. The announcement follows days of unrest in which crowds have taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Interesting.
Yeah. So this was like one of the previous kings. And then Lutri was the one who was just murdered, right?
I think so.
Yeah. We can go back and check. Something going on there. I remember Orant was one of the other kings.
Yeah, I think it's the left.
Yeah.
You're right, it is Lutri.
Okay. Oh, then Orant must be the one in the suit.
Yes.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, because he's wearing Western clothes.
It is 10 o'clock. Do you want to call it here and then we can pick this up next week?
Sure.
These cases are definitely more in-depth.
Yeah.
Let's peek into the new one just to see what's happening.
Ascension. A secret is unearthed at Koi's temple. Okay. So we keep following the fates of the culprits from the previous.
Yeah. It's interesting. I wonder why the first Sentinel killed the king.
Yeah,
we
we
will have
don't
to
know
find
yet.
that out at some point.
Looks like we have 2 times there up in
I
the
see,
corner.
yeah. This one's some
construction equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's evening.
It's like maybe some snow or
something.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, somebody's floating.
Yeah, Koi. Maybe he actually has powers. Is this?
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
All right.
What happens at night? Oh, at night we
something in the garage. He's cranking up a car.
Yeah. Interesting. But we can investigate that next week, maybe.
Yeah,
we'll see if we have time.
This looks intriguing.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I'll see if we have time next Tuesday, maybe.
We're hopefully going to do some Anachronox tomorrow.
Yes, and then maybe this weekend we'll do another 2XKO.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, maybe shoot for Saturday or no, for Sunday. I guess, yeah. All right. We'll see you Wednesday. At the very end, we got a chat selling viewers.